Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Obsessive Compulsive Gaming. I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, and this is my review for another bloody generic beat-em-up game. So dear viewer, if you don't mind, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video. So, this generic video game beat-em-up thing released at some point in the distant past. And if you have played any beat-em-up in your life, dear viewers, be it Streets of Rage, Streets of Rage 2, Streets of Rage 3, Streets of Rage... Basically, if you played any of the Streets of Rage games, then you have played this game. Except for the fact that this game does everything that those games did, but just a little bit worse and a little bit more generic. And when I pick up my beloved dictionary, dear viewers, under the word generic it says, and I quote, boring as fuck. Now you can't have a go at me for swearing in the review. That is literally what it says in my dictionary. And if you can't believe the dictionary, what can you believe? So you'll be running through stages, beating up enemies, picking up food items to replenish your health, hitting a particular button to spawn your special attack, having multiple characters that you can unlock and play as, where you'll run through the same bloody stages, beating up the same bloody enemies and bosses, till eventually, usually within an hour and a half, you'll finish the bloody thing. Then I don't know, you might scratch your ass, or make a sandwich, or you might try and beat your high score in the game, or some other nonsense. Then eventually you'll say to yourself, gee whiz, old chap, this game is incredibly generic. I feel like I played this game 2,000 times before, just a little bit better. So do yourself a favor, dear viewer. Don't play this generic beat-em-up. Why don't you play Streets of Rage 4 or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge? Those are much better games and probably more reasonably priced than this generic garbage. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, a totally not improvised review for this generic beat-em-up. If you enjoyed this little review of mine, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't enjoyed it, well then you can feel free to give me a thumbs down, and I'll see you in hell. But please remember the single most important thing I always tell you, dear viewer, and that is to always stay obsessed with gaming.
Are you still here? Oh, you must have really enjoyed this video then. In that case, you had better subscribe to the channel and check out our other content. Otherwise, you're a booby pants, and no one wants to be a booby pants.